Hi guys, it's Cottagecore here, back with another speed build. It is Friday and I have a very quick build to round off the week. I hope you guys had a great week and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. If you guys have any crazy or just really amazing plans, let me know. I'm always curious as to hear is what, people are doing. But anyways, today we're building a cottagecore apartment, which is a little bit of an oxymoron because, the whole idea of cottagecore is, being in the center of like fields and valleys and not really, in a city with cars and industry, so it's not quite it's not exactly a fit, but I really wanted to bring the cottagecore aesthetic into an apartment and just kind of see if I could make it work, and I think I do. I think it ends up looking pretty cool, especially with this wallpaper I chose. I think it's just like the coolest wallpaper and I never get to use it because it's so like niche. Like this green wallpaper here in the living room, that's the one I'm referencing. It has like little birds and like deer and leaves and flowers and stuff, and it's so cottagecore-y. I just like have never used it because I don't know, I just never found like the right aesthetic, but I feel like it works really well here. I think it even has little bunnies in it. I love this wallpaper, it's so cute. But anyways, it's a relatively like large apartment. It's a single bedroom apartment, so yeah, it is actually a pretty big apartment for one person, I would say. But to be totally honest with you guys, I was in a rush doing this, just because I've been very, very busy this week, and I'm gonna be very, very busy next week, and probably for the rest of my life. But I just had to get this one done pretty fast. So it is like, although it is pretty thoroughly decorated, and I would say it's just like the same standard that I have all my builds, like I was making a lot of quick decisions here. So if there's anything like you guys disagree with style-wise, let me know, because I was like trying to get this done pretty fast. And in doing so, I actually kind of loosened up in terms of like my, how crazy I am about color palette. Like I did a little bit, I was a little bit looser with color in this one, which is very rare for me. If you guys have seen any of my videos, you know that color is like such a thing for me when I'm building, but I loosened up a little bit in this one, and I actually think it works out pretty well. Like for example, that rug I just plopped in there, I think it works actually pretty well with this vibe, even though the color palette is like not exactly the right color palette, but it still works for some reason, and I was actually really happy to discover that. But as you can see, we're getting the cottagecore vibe going here. We have that little what's it called, a rocking chair. We have that very cool like old-timey furnace thing. Just definitely getting some cottagey vibes here, even though it's in the middle of a city. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the cottagecore apartment thing. If it works, if it doesn't work, I'm always curious as to what you guys think. Let me know if any of you have gotten the pack, what you think of the pack, if you've been enjoying it. I swear to God, I still haven't had time to like test the gameplay, which is crazy because I really am excited about it. Like I really want to have a sim family and have them like raise chickens and cows and stuff. Like I'm so hyped for it. I just haven't had time. But I definitely will try to be playing it probably sometime this weekend. Let's see, what other weekend plans do I have I can tell you guys about? I might be going bowling, which sounds fun in theory. I'm not very good at bowling. And unfortunately, I'm the type of person who struggles to have fun doing something I'm not very good at, so we'll see how it goes. But let me know, are any of you guys big bowlers? When was the last time you guys went bowling? Let me know. That'll be an interesting conversation to have, I guess. But I might also be seeing the new movie Green Knight, which I'm very excited to see. I love seeing new movies. I'm always trying to, expand my film horizons and see like as many movies as I can. So I'm excited to see that one because it looks very unique and interesting and totally not relevant to this build. But again, let me know if you guys have any weekend plans, because your weekend plans give me inspiration for what I can do on the weekend too. But we're in the kitchen now. As you can see, I've been kind of going with this really interesting like green, blue, and pink color palette. Or not like green and blue, but like greeny blue and pink, which is like a really interesting color combination. Like even for cottagecore, it's a little bit strange, but I actually feel like it works well here, because you get like the, like the flowery like aesthetic soft kind of feeling of like cottagecore with the pink, but then you also get like the nature aspect with like the bluish green. So I feel like the color palette actually like serves the whole cottagecore vibe. But I don't know, let me know what you guys think of this color palette. It is kind of odd. But we are just finishing up the kitchen here. The kitchen I did pretty quickly. Like I said, I was a little bit of a rush with this build, but I still am pretty happy with how it turned out. So we have a half bath bath over here, which will connect into a laundry room, and then we have a full bathroom connected to the bedroom. And then here I'm putting together the laundry room. Just gonna do it very simply, just throwing in some baskets of stuff, clothes, you know, a bucket, I guess, for the laundry room. And then we have the full bathroom over here with a bathtub. Looks nice. Looks like a nice place to take a bath. Anyways, we have a little hallway here, doing it very quickly. And then we're going to finish up the bedroom now. So honestly, I didn't imagine like a particular character for this build. I just kind of was trying to, you know, put in the cottagecore aesthetic into an apartment. But I imagine this is probably for a single person. I don't really imagine 2 people living here. I don't know what kind of person this is. Let me know what kind of person you think this is. Honestly, I actually totally forgot to put in like activities in this build. Have you guys noticed like there's no real, like there's no piano, there's no, you know, easel, there's no like activity objects, which unfortunately I feel like makes this build as a little bit of a character. I wish I put more activity objects in here. I even actually forgot to put in a desk. Like I should have put in a desk opposite of this bed here, but for some reason I forgot and I just ended up putting in another dresser. But you know, I still think it works. There's like there's plants in this build. Like there's not like a crazy amount of plants, but there are some plants. So maybe this person is like a plant person and they like are like a plant mom and they raise their plants and that's their thing. I don't know. Or maybe they're just, you know, like a person. I don't know, just a person. This is where I should have put the desk. Instead I put a storage thing, which is fine. It still works. I just wish I put in a desk just to, you know, give this person a workspace and give a little bit more character to this non-existent character. But yeah, that is the build. A very, very quick one. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know if you think this is like a successful cottagecore apartment fusion. I feel like it is. I really like this wallpaper. Don't you guys like it? Oh my god, it has like little squirrels on it and it has like a little fox. It's so cute. I would love this wallpaper in real life. It's just freaking adorable. And I love those armchairs. Those came with the pack. I love a lot of stuff in this pack, you guys. Like a lot of the objects I am in love with. And I hope you guys like them too, because, you know, you've been seeing them a lot in my builds recently. Next week, I'll probably do a few more cottage builds, but I'll try to tone it down a little bit. I don't want you guys to get too cottage overwhelmed. So yeah, leave me any comments, suggestions, or anything you want down below. Anything you want to see next week, let me know. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.